What's up, everybody? For those who's watching live on YouTube and Twitch and watching the pre-recorded episodes, welcome to WFSO After Dark. Um, we will talk about the deal that WBD have with AEW, and I guess there's some more news that have been coming out, as y'all can probably see. So, I know there's some good things about the deal that they did. Okay, they did say they did officially sign, so we will read on that. Um, I'm trying to say, was there things that I wanted to talk about before we talk about that big thing? Um, let's see. And as I was saying to people on live, that congratulations to NXT for having the highest viewers on CW since their existence. So yeah, congratulations to them. So they nearly had like 1 million viewers that were watching live. So congratulations to them, and hopefully they get like more success in weeks to come. And I know they got they're in St. Louis, well, in the suburbs of St. Louis next week. No, hopefully maybe they'll do more about at least traveling to more cities to do NXT shows. Like, cause oh, thanks, you too. Um, but as I was saying that though hopefully they like get more like episodes and actually do some out of the perform. They don't do it at the performance center. They do it at the I forgot where they do their NXT shows at. If it is at the performance center, then it'd be good for them, to travel more, just to get more, experience with, what's going on. So, hopefully, they start doing that. So, congratulations again to the CW Network and to NXT. Um, let's see. But we will talk about this with Beth Phoenix. That her, Adam Copeland, and their kids, they all live in like North Carolina, and plus they got hit by Hurricane Helene. So I didn't know about this until about maybe like a couple hours ago. So yeah, because she was mentioning that their family was safe and everything is all right, but I know they probably got. Okay, after several days of no cell phone, no power, no water, limited gas and travel, we are finally getting our feet back on the ground, she wrote. Because we had limited access to the internet or media, this is the first time I have been able to observe all the horrifying footage for our beloved Asheville and affected areas through the lens and others. To say I'm overwhelmed is a underestimated. But yeah, this is just crazy, and hopefully, okay, Cass Wheeler also lives in that region as well, so and has started a fundraiser to deliver relief. Oh wow, his efforts have raised over 56,000, with some donations coming from major figures such as Tony Khan, Bret Hart, and Wheeler's tag team partner Dax Harwood. And because I know a lot of people got hit with this, and it kind of sucks. But you can't control nature. Like, what more can you do? You just can't. But hopefully, things get back to normal with them, so they'll be back on their feet and all that stuff. So hopefully, things work out in their favor. Let's see what else. Let's see. Braun Strowman. Oh, I didn't know about this one. I saw this too, but they said Braun Strowman got injured during the match. Like, he just came back from injury like weeks ago. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Everybody did like the main event of Raw that happened this past Monday, and I did too. And it was a good way for Seth Rollins to come back to get his revenge too. So we know Bronson Reed and Seth Rollins is going to have their feud started, but with Braun Strowman's win, like what's that leaves off for him? Like what's he going to do next? And yeah, we don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Braun Strowman got hit with Bronson Reed with the Samoan drop. Braun Strowman grabbed his thigh or also groin area, and then they were going to do a spot where he knocked Bronson Reed off the apron, threw some chairs, and he starts running. I knew immediately that he was hurt. Maybe it's like one of those things that it probably was like that he was only going to be, he might going to rest, this coming week, then probably be back, the following week. You never know. But the good thing about some of these storylines and all this matches that they do, like this was one of the things I was hoping that they start doing too. Like if you're gonna have like feuds, like have some of them that be exclusively for Raw, but you can have like matches that can build up the pay per view or like segments that can just lead up to that. So hopefully seems like I know they've been doing it for a while, but it's like one of those things. You're just glad that that they start doing it. So get more TV time for the people that don't have it. That is actually that good. Let's see. No, we ain't gonna talk about that. I'm not thinking about that because I don't think that's gonna happen. Jay White returns and attacks Heyman Page. Okay. So let's just go to this AEW and Warner Brothers Discovery deal. So let's see. AEW has reported officially signed a new multimedia rights deal with Warner Brothers Discovery on their 5th anniversary of their flagship show. Variety reported that the deal was made officially today. Due financial terms were not disclosed. According to the outlet sources, the deal is valued at upwards of $150 million per year. Dynamite and AEW Collision will remain on TBS and TNT, but will also stream live on Max simultaneously for subscribers in the United States. Shows will be available to stream on demand beginning of next year, which will be, probably starting in January. As for AEW's ever-increasing pay-per-view schedule, Variety revealed that pay-per-views will be available for purchase on Max later on in 2025. Probably when they start showing their pay-per-views, because, they don't kick off their pay-per-views. They're going to start it in March. It'll be February or March, because I don't think they're going to do the, one pay-per-view a month or anything like that. I think, they're going to start, showing the pay-per-views like in March. So let me read this again. Variety revealed that pay-per-views will be available for purchase on Max later on in 2025 as a discounted price per show. Which, the only thing I don't agree with them doing that, and it just doesn't make any sense. Like, and I was talking to somebody about this too. I'm like, when you get a at least most of the pay-per-views of TNA, they're with the prescription, but except for their main 4. If AEW would have done something like that, just have their main 4 pay-per-views just be costly or whatever like that, because I don't agree with how much the TNA's pay-per-views of them 4 cost either, because it is ridiculous. But TNA, they having sellout shows and things going good for them. And plus, with the partnership with WWE, that's going good for them. And let's see, let's read more on this. But I think the discounted price is kind of stupid per show. I think it's kind of stupid. Let's just say if it's something like if it's discounted, like if it's down to like maybe like $9.99 per pay per view, I'm cool with that. But it all depends on their pricing. But I still don't like the idea like if you can watch WWE PLE events for free, then why not? Because I hate to say this, but ever since WWE showed their pay per views on the WWE network, and you can just watch it and you don't get charged for it. Pay per views in general are dead. TNA is kind of like realizing the same thing in a way. NLW have their specials like exclusively on YouTube. NWA, I don't know if they're doing the same thing, but yeah, just something that's got to be different. So let's read what more of this. This extension continues the tradition of iconic wrestling events broadcast on TBS and TNT, while also establishes a new legacy for AEW through weekly live streams on Max for years to come. Khan said, "We thank David Zaslav, Kathleen Finch, and everyone at the WBD for their tireless support of All Elite Wrestling since its inception, since they started, as well as AEW fans, talent, staff that helped make this possible." Okay, let's see. Variety reported that the deal includes enhanced distribution rights across social media. It also includes potential new programming on both linear and digital platforms. Though former AEW World Champion Serge Strickland was recorded last week and said AEW was taken on SmackDown. AEW might do a show on Fox or whatever. So let's see. Variety did not report anything like that on Wednesday, but did not include anything regarding the AEW Shockwave, the term for the company recently trademarked, which is rumored to be another show set to air on FS1. Okay, so maybe they get rid of maybe they'll stop Rampage. Who knows? Because they didn't mention Rampage, or they did not mention anything about Ring of Honor, which was one of their big mistakes. Because I would have worked out the deal. You know what? We can show Ring of Honor every Thursday on True TV or something. But I know they have NBA games and stuff like that, but maybe that's something they probably will work out next year. Like start showing Ring of Honor on Thursdays on True TV, since TNT will no longer have won't be showing NBA games after this coming season. So them probably the two things that I don't like about this deal, that they didn't mention anything with Ring of Honor. Like they should be showing like streamers on that, or maybe they'll have something with with Fox if they decide to work a deal with them, like do their Shockwave show and also show like Ring of Honor on FS1 or something like that. They can do that, but that's just an idea. Like I think they should actually work out with like do something with like Ring of Honor. So I don't like that, and I don't like that you have to pay a little bit extra for see like their pay-per-view, per pay-per-view. That's probably the two things I don't like about the deal. But like I said, this is good for AEW and it's good for AEW fans. But like I said, you gotta have cons, and there's pros and cons to everything. So, and right now for me, the cons outweigh a little bit of the pro because of that. Because it'd be good because there'll probably be a day that you won't be able to see AEW Dynamite or anything like that. You can also like go back to their streaming, because what they do, if you want to go see the replay of it, you got to go on the TNT app or the TBS app to rewatch it. And at least now they can do like a streaming with Max and do all that. But like I said, pros and cons is It's always like that. Um, yeah, I know everybody was shocked about seeing Shelton Benjamin. I was too, but yeah, there's really not much wrestling to talk about, but we are gonna sometime on Friday, probably right after AEW Rampage, we'll do like a preview of a WWE's Bad Blood PLE event that's going on this Saturday. So the Go Home show. I guess we talked about that a little bit. That everybody, like some people, well, everybody liked the main event, and I think that's all some people only liked was the main event. They didn't like the rest of the show. I don't know, but I thought it was doing good. The main event was awesome and all that stuff. And with NXT, finally made his debut on the CW. Some of the stuff they did, seemed like shockwaves and stuff like that. For some of the stuff that they did with surprises and stuff, so that's good. And hopefully, they have more surprises and stuff like that in weeks to come. So, oh, excuse me. That's enough about wrestling, and we're gonna talk about a little bit about the Milwaukee Bucks. Of course, they had their media day this past Monday. They talked to like half of the roster, and yesterday and today they talked to the rest of the roster. And I know I'm gonna try to watch those videos sometime today, just to see what how they feel and stuff like that. And rumor has it that uh, Bobby Portis is taking care of more of his body in the off season and looked like he bulked up. So we'll see what happens. Um, Raja Rondo was a special guest coach for the day for the Bucks since they're in California, and just wanted to know how that is and all that stuff. So maybe they probably will talk about it in videos and stuff like that. But so there really ain't much Buck news. Just the their training camp and stuff like that. And plus with the Chris Middleton news that he won't be that much active on the 5-on-5, but he will active on other activities. Let's see. Okay, nothing big on trade rumors. So that's good news. Let's look at Giannis news, and probably not much to talk about. So I apologize, you guys. This is probably gonna be like a short show. It just kind of sucks, there ain't that much to talk about. Now I know we was talking about some of this stuff on Monday's special edition of WFSO Aftermath. Come on, close. Because it's probably ain't that much Giannis news. Oh yeah, really ain't nothing big, but it was good to see the Nasses at Friday's Brewers and Mets game throughout the first pitch. But what the Nasses is gonna do like most of the season, just do like his talk show. And he's not under contract with the Bucks. He's not under contract with anybody because of his injury that he suffered. That he's gonna be out like most of the season anyway. So maybe if they decide they'll sign him next year and have him rest up his leg and go from there. Maybe that'll be something. But we'll see. Now we're gonna talk about things that's gonna be in development in Milwaukee. This is the only thing that's probably that I only read on that I think there's something that was worth talking about. But besides some other news that I can mention before we talk about this, my wife has she's watching our local Fox station, which is Fox 6 Milwaukee. They have Fox 6 Wake Up. So what she told me and what she heard that they closed the roof for a certain amount of time today, just to measure, because after the season is over with the postseason is over with the Brewers, they're gonna start working on winterizing the American Family Field. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff they're talking about that they got like events already lined up for when they finish in the end of next season. Um, starting like in 2026, they probably gonna have a lot of events and stuff like that. So they said they got like some concerts, other sports like soccer games. What else they got? Wrestling events. So if that hint hint. And yeah, they just got a lot of stuff that lined up as soon as they done winterizing the American Family Field. Which part of me was just thinking right now that why they did this now instead of they could have did it like years ago, and they could have bring a lot of stuff there. But then again, there's also there was talks in the past that with the American Family Field that they're gonna have like a something like that we have up here in Milwaukee is the Deer District. So they're gonna have something like that, and I know it's probably gonna take time. It's gonna take a while, but hopefully they get started sooner than later. And sorry, I know that some people are debating about it because they worrying about tailgating and stuff. I'm like, you can still do like some of your tailgating, but at least have some stuff that's interesting in the area. And plus, I'm also doing a petition, trying to get like one of the bus routes to like go through like Miller. I'm going to always and forever say Miller Park, but that's what I'm used to. But yeah, we're trying to fight on get like one of the buses to at least like go to like American Family Field at least every day because there's people that want to go to the brewer store they have every year, and plus they got a couple of eateries. They got the Barrel Yard, and they got X Golf that's going on around there all year round. And it seems like they're doing okay, but they can do better if they had like a bus route, like to stop. I'm not saying they got to stop already like in front of the arena, but at least like very close to the arena, like maybe like about like I think it's like from where they used to have the bus stop when they used to pick up people and drop them off for like games. They did a it was like I was had to say it. I think it's like about 100 feet from the stop all the way up to the gates at American Family Field. Like they could be doing something like that. And I'm doing the petition on that, and that was one of the things that they mentioned about that too. Maybe talking with local people about like having the bus like start going to American Family Field, which I've been preaching on that for like over a year now, since about this rumor that they was going to do like a district thing. So y'all get a chance and opportunity, go to change.org and just look for Route trying to extend Milwaukee Bucks Route 14 to go to American Family Field. So you want a petition in there, sign your name on it, and we're trying to set something up so we can like have like a little bit of a meeting about it. Maybe work something sometime next month, but starting this weekend, I'm gonna like go like stop to stop and give people cards and stuff just to like see if, the sign their name in the petition. Then hopefully if we get enough signatures, I'll send it to them and see what they see that what they think after we got like a lot of people signing for it. So yeah, finally big things coming this way, and good thing we have like a mayor that actually want to have a lot of events come here, which was so missed opportunity with the last mayor and all the other missed opportunities that we had, which is kind of sucks. But anyways, they're just talking about that cafe that's gonna be at the new building that they're developing in King Drive here. So let's see, it's gonna open later up this fall in the Bronzeville area in Milwaukee. kind of like the north side. It's like very close to downtown. That's the Brownsville area. It's like very close to downtown. Um, let's see, and I know I know they still fixing up the building, so maybe the building will be done as well. Um, oh, it did open. Okay, so the Thrive on King opened earlier this year. It didn't look like it because it looked like they were still doing some stuff inside. So maybe some of the stuff did open, but and having to have like a cafe there for people like if they want to drink coffee or something like that. That's cool. Let's see. It's going to have a more than 100,000 square feet of Class A office space, 89 apartments, an early childhood center, a blood donation center, and a new parking structure they have for that area. Like I said, I didn't know that it was already open, but I'm just glad there's more stuff that's getting added in that area. And yeah, like it's an okay area to live in, but it's getting better. Like parts of it is just getting better. So hopefully they keep that going, and we'll see how it goes. So that would be it for talking about development things that's going on in the city. I know there was Marvel news I wanted to talk about. Nothing much on DC except for the Joker movie coming out this Friday. I wish I can see it like its first weekend, but we probably are going to end up. Hopefully, we get to see it on Tuesday. So we'll see. Let's talk about the home release of Deadpool Wolverine. It seems like it broke records, and plus you can also like watch it on Disney Plus as well. So let's see. On comic book, it says Deadpool Wolverine was released on digital platforms. Of course, it was yesterday. The record it synced the record for the first day seller of 2024 at Fandango at Home. Fandango at Home, which some of y'all don't know, is Voodoo. Fandango video on demand streaming service. Yeah, okay, they did mention that. Of course, y'all know about the movie. Let's see, it topped the day one sales of the most watched movies on the service, including the animated Inside Out 2 and Despicable Me 4. And the Blake Lively starring romantic drama It Ends With Us and summer blockbuster Bad Boys Ride or Die and Twisters. So what they say like because we know like the movie made like over 1.32 billion. So yeah, we knew about that. Is actually, let's see, Marvel and Sony Spider-Man No Way Home surpassed Marvel Studios' Avengers Endgame as the best-selling pre-order title in Voodoo history. While fans won't be able to stream Deadpool, I thought they could. Okay, so they won't stream it until later this year. Of course, the movie available by or rent and blah 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 blah. So some of y'all already know that. But yeah, that's probably all that just needs to be talked about. And of course, it's gonna be released on DVD. What is it gonna be? I believe 2 or 3 weeks from. No, 2 weeks from next Tuesday. Will be the DVD and Blu-ray and all that release. So yeah, they just talk about other stuff that's on there. So like I said, that's more good news for Marvel. And there was something else that I wanted to mention on here before we get out of here. Let's see. Nicholas Cage featuring the first photos from Spider-Man spin-off series. They must have started shooting it already, so let's see the first look photos. No, that's not even first look photos. That's the movie he did, and plus Spider-Man Noir. That's from the animated Spider-Man movie. So I don't know why they were saying the yeah, don't pay attention to this. Take this to the grain of salt. That's not the official first look at the photos of Spider-Man Noir. So yeah, that's no, I call that BS on there. So, but I know they did add a lot of more cats for the Spider-Man Noir TV series. But yeah, as y'all see the name, Lucas Haas, Karen Britton, Carrie Christopher, Michael Kosloff, Scott McArthur, Joe Massany, Whitney Rice, and Amanda Skoll. So that's true with them adding like the co-stars. So I did hear about that, but like the photos that y'all just showed and they only show like that part, those are false. Them from like previous movies that he did before, they did the. Because I know they're going to start filming it soon, but that's not the first photos or anything like that. So you have to ignore that. So of course he's Peter Parker from Earth 90214, the North Style Thursday version of NYC, which will based off of the 1930s. So yeah, this really ain't nothing to go by. So they didn't shoot yet. So ignore this, and it's not true about the stuff they were showing. I think there was. I guess we can look at some. Let's see. There's other some wrestling stuff before we Let's see. Of course, let's talk about the Mega Rights. I'm just saying there's anything else to talk about before we go off the air. Um, of course, y'all saw the changes on the women's title and NXT men's world title for that. Of course, y'all saw the new design, and it's not bad. Oh yeah. Okay. Of course. Okay. AEW pay per view partner ends partnership. I guess with Max, gonna be streaming it and stuff like that, and I guess why not? Oh, they enter partnership with all of them. Okay. Something interesting. So probably look at most of this at days to come. Um, like I said, we're gonna end it here. It wasn't that much to talk about, but I thought I would do this like this, catch up with you guys on the weekly show. So anything comes out that we can, get to talk about, we will like post it right here on YouTube. And you guys that's watching on Twitch, I appreciate y'all watching. Thank you for watching. Please, spread the word if you want to hear like about, comic book movies, TV news, wrestling, Milwaukee Bucks content, developments that's going on around the city, and all that stuff like that. You will like this channel. So, and plus with live stuff on the next time we're gonna be live here on Twitch will be Friday, talking about the preview of WWE Bad Blood. So if you get a chance, stay tuned for that. It will be right after AEW Rampage. So it'll be after that. So if you get a chance, watch it and chat with us and let us know what y'all think about this Saturday's PLE event. After you guys that's watching on YouTube, that was with me earlier when we started watching the main event of AEW. I appreciate y'all being on here. Thanks for the like. Please like and subscribe if you like the channel. Kind of same thing I explained to them. If you like, wrestling and all that other stuff, subscribe to this channel. And Program North, starting this Monday, you will get to see. That will be exclusively for YouTube. You get to see, our top 10 of, could be like wrestling, excuse me, wrestling, movies, or just whatever the case may be. You'll get our top 10. And Thursday will be, as we call, that Monday. I should talk about more about that. As the debut of we talk about on Monday's show will be, well, new series is called WFSO Top 10. So get a chance, check that out when it's released. 2 o'clock Central Time, 3 p.m. Eastern. It won't interfere with like anything with Monday Night Raw, so you can have a lot of some time like to watch it before that. So hopefully y'all can do that. And right on Thursday, well, next Thursday, of course, it's the return season premiere of WFSO exclusive. So you get a chance, check that out. It'll be every Thursday at 9 p.m. Central Time, 10 p.m. Eastern. It'll be right after TNA Impact. So you get to see some wrestling action around, the local scene. So get to see more wrestling action. Just put it that way. So, please check it out. Over 2,000 videos, and we still love to support. And I see some of y'all are starting to, subscribe. So please keep it coming. Hopefully we can get to 500 subscribers by the end of the year. And this is our way to push to at least to 1,000. So hopefully, we can get there, and I'll put out more content as much as I can. So I appreciate y'all watching. And once again, our sponsors is the Toy Dimension. So check them out. And we're also sponsoring an event that's going on October 15th. You can, if you're interested in like comic book stuff or wrestling figures, Funko Pops, comic books, and all that other stuff, go check them out. They do have a Facebook page, so check that out. If you can go to their store in Milwaukee, it is 5925 West North Avenue. So you get a chance, check them out. That's it from me. And like I said, once again, I appreciate y'all watching and subscribing to the channel. Like I said, next time we probably go live on Twitch, like as I mentioned, will be Friday. And that for you guys that's watching it on to YouTube. Probably the next time we'll be on, it will be depending on if there's any news or stuff to talk about. Will be, it will be posted up if there's anything that's out there, like wrestling wise, basketball wise, and stuff like that. And since that Detroit game will be on Sunday, what we're gonna do for Aftermath. So most likely we will have a show this Sunday. We will talk about that game and give our takes on it. I think this is a 6 o'clock game, so we're probably gonna end up having Aftermath not right after, but like at 10 p.m. Central, 11 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. So we will talk about that and plus talk about the results of WWE's Bad Blood and whatever other stuff that that pops up, we'll talk about as well. So from all of us here, once again, my name is Artrell. I didn't mention it before, but I'll mention it now. So until the next video, you guys have a good one and see you later.